Welcome to Next Gen Manufacturing Nexus. Today we're tackling a huge question for the factory of the future. What's the deal with humans and machines? It's a high-stakes relationship, and we're going to decode it. All right, let's jump right in. The big question for pretty much every manufacturer out there is this: who's actually building the future? Is it the perfect precision of a robot, or is it the incredible adaptability of a human hand? And this isn't just some philosophical debate. It's a massive strategic choice that's going to define the next generation of industry. So, that choice, it leads us straight into what you could call the automation dilemma. And really, it's this fundamental tug of war between two completely different visions for what a factory should even be. Okay, so on one hand, you've got your traditional human-led systems. Yeah, they're creative, they're adaptable, but they can really struggle with things like downtime and just inconsistent efficiency. Then, on the other hand, you have the incredible promise of full automation. We're talking maximum output, total control, a world where production just never, ever stops. I mean, sounds like a no-brainer, doesn't it? Well, this whole idea of perfect, non-stop production, it leads to the ultimate dream of automation, the lights-out factory. So, what exactly is a lights-out factory? Just picture it, a facility that runs so perfectly, so autonomously, that you don't even need to turn the lights on. It's a system where machines and robots handle literally every single step of the process, all without a human in sight. But what kind of tech makes this dream a reality? Well, we're talking about some seriously advanced stuff. Intelligent robots with AI vision, these incredible virtual models called digital twins that simulate the entire process. We've got predictive maintenance that can fix problems before they even happen, and quality control systems that can spot defects on a microscopic level. It's just incredibly powerful. But, and this is a big but, this is where the story takes a really unexpected turn. Because that dream of a fully automated future, it has a huge blind spot. And it's a very human one. And this really gets to the heart of it. A company called Sanmina, they're experts in this, found that when you're dealing with really complex, low-volume, or highly customized products, a fully automated solution just doesn't make any economic sense. You absolutely still need the flexibility and the problem-solving skills that only a human can bring to the table. In fact, far from being obsolete, skilled human workers are in massive demand. Just look at this number, 347,000. That's how many jobs were unfilled in the U.S. construction industry alone at the end of last year. And it's not just construction, not by a long shot. This skilled labor shortage is hitting critical trades all over the place. The metalworking industry, they need over 500,000 welders and smiths, and the electrical trades are facing what they call a Silver Tsunami, a huge wave of retirements. We're talking nearly a third of union electricians are set to leave the workforce in just the next decade. So, okay, if full automation has its limits and we have this huge shortage of human experts, what's the solution? Well, that brings us to the hybrid revolution. The whole point isn't to choose humans or machines. It's about making them stronger together. And at the core of this revolution is something called a flexible manufacturing system, or FMS. You can really think of it as the best of both worlds. It's this integrated system where automation handles all the boring, repetitive stuff, but you have skilled human operators who are there to oversee, optimize, and manage the whole process. It's built for efficiency and adaptability. So what does this actually look like on the factory floor? Okay, check this out. A mobile workstation. Instead of workers wasting tons of time walking back and forth to a stationary computer, the whole station, the computer, the printer, the scanner, everything comes right to them. And a simple change like that, it can literally double a worker's productivity. Or what about this? A wearable scanner. Every single time a worker uses this instead of one of those old school scanning guns, they save about 3 to 4 seconds. Now I know, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? But when you're making thousands of scans a day, those seconds add up to massive gains in efficiency. See? It's all about augmenting the human, not replacing them. And here's one last really cool example. Augmented reality smart glasses. These things overlay digital instructions right onto a worker's field of vision, guiding them through super complex tasks in real time. This is technology that's designed purely to enhance human skill and cut down on errors. It's a perfect partnership. So this whole hybrid revolution, it's creating this huge payoff for human skill. It's leading to a kind of renaissance for the skilled trades, and what some people are starting to call the new tool belt generation.
And get this, the financial rewards are starting to totally blow up old assumptions. In Germany, for example, a certified master craftsperson actually earns more on average than a university graduate with a bachelor's degree. That just goes to show you how much that culture values hands-on vocational mastery.
And we're seeing a real shift in attitudes here, too. Look at this number, 16%. That's the jump in enrollment at vocational colleges in the U.S. just last year. Meanwhile, four-year college enrollment has pretty much flatlined. Young people are definitely taking notice. So, the big question is, why is this happening? Well, it turns out Gen Z is being drawn to the trades for some really powerful reasons. You've got rising salaries, you've got the long-term security of a career that's pretty resistant to AI disruption, and you've got that deep, tangible sense of purpose that you only get from building and creating something real with your own two hands.
Which brings us to a final thought. The real story of the modern factory isn't humans versus machines. It's about how we combine them. So as our tools get exponentially smarter, you have to wonder, is the creative, adaptable, and completely irreplaceable human touch actually our most valuable technology of all?